First of all, good evening to everyone, honorable professors, doctors. Myself is Shalini Rajagopal. I'm a student of Prof. Bala. I'm a PhD student of Prof. Bala. I just have a brief intro about Prof. One moment, let me share the screen. Okay, I hope that everyone can see the slide. Okay, first of all, I would like to introduce Professor Dr. Balakrishnan Parasuramar is a PhD holder from Faculty of Entrepreneurship and Business from University Malaysia Kelantan, Kota Baru, Kelantan, Malaysia. He's have a wide knowledge and quite well experienced in academy and professional. He's been finished his PhD in Wollongong University and also Master of Science in HR and IR in UK, Bachelor of Social Science in Economy Development in USM, secondly, Diploma Education from IPG Terengganu, Advanced Diploma Coaching and Mentoring from Minister of HR, Certificate in Higher Education in UMS. Then, his academy and industry community experience is more than 26 experience in universities, which is University Malaysia Sabah from 70 years since 1996 to 2012, and University of Malaysia Kelantan 9 years until current. Then President of Malaysia Industry Relation and Human Resource Associations, MIRHA since 2020, Fellow in National Human Resource Center, NHRC, HRD Crop, Minister of Human Resource Malaysia, Advisor of Bursa Young Investor Club, BYIC UMK since 2021, Patron and Advisor of Lavender Literary Club India, National Committee Member and Productive Culture Malaysia Productive Corporation NPC since 2021, University Senate Member UMK since 2021, Representative of Senate Member of Library and Knowledge Management Center of UMK since 2022, Adjunct Professor of Cyberjaya University, Adjunct Professor of Malaysian University of Science and Technology, Adjunct Professor of Masa University, Internal Auditor for HRM Bachelor Program for Help University, University Utara Malaysia, Multimedia University, as well. Yes, Prof.
Okay. Just make conclusion. They can
Okay.
it's too long.
Okay, bro.
All right.
So this is the overall academy and also the HR experience of Professor Bala in the past 26 years in this academy world. That's all, Prof.
Okay. Thanks, Shalini. I
You're
want to
welcome,
say,
Prof.
let me see. Can see the slide now. Okay. Can see a slide now.
Can, Prof.
Can I? Can you see the slide? My slide?
Can, Prof.
Oh, okay. Because I cannot see, I cannot view the slide because I'm the slide. Okay. First of all, thank you very much to Ms. Shalini Gopal. She's my PhD student currently at University Malaysia Kelantan, Faculty of Entrepreneurship and Business. Formerly, she was doing MBA research under me. And she also the winner was the best paper in Asia last time, and also later also the best paper winner one of the international conference, and finally she's now already accepted for Scopus proceeding. So although that is an MBA project, she did the research during the COVID-19. MBA project just partial, mostly coursework. But imagine within 3 months, the paper already accepted in higher level. As you can see, going to publish in Scopus, and she also winner in the big competition all over Asia, especially organized. So meaning why I brought her to here, this is a set a good example. So I mean, you must get a good student that they can do independent. And now I think the research already upgraded to continue PhD. So I told Salini, you keep on perform, excellent, and we just guide you. So mostly the students. So why I say this actually is in conjunction with the teaching. Teaching can be done anywhere also for PhD level and also master's level, different way of teaching after COVID-19. Then they can be independent. They can do by themselves, but they need and guidance. So I just guide only. And of course, this one today, this year, I think we're going to publish as a research book at the master, and the master will upgrade it to PhD, the same research. All right, for today's topic, I think when I do the inaugural speech, opening speech yesterday, I was talking about classroom can be physical, can be virtual, and actually for the all our friends here, actually before COVID-19, 2020, I already use tools in my classroom. I already start using about 8 years ago or before that. I in fact once a time when I was in Holland as a research scholar, and I was given a research grant from the European Union. And I still continue my class. At that time, only we have email only, no Facebook, no Instagram, nothing. Even you don't talk about Google Meet, all this, nothing. But I still run the class through the email only to all my students. So I put a group in email group. I will start teaching through email. But finally, they all actually excellent. They all gone through. They got a better knowledge. So I'm sharing with the photos and all this. Those days, 2001, I think. And after that, I keep on. In year 2013-12, I already start partially, or maybe for 30% of my class, I'm using like Facebook. Facebook already start popular in the year 2010, 8 later part. So I'm using that kind of tools, and of course, most of my subject matter. Sometimes I giving talk to the other. To the other conference or TV show and everything, it already incorporated in online. So most my classes already started doing. I don't know COVID will come, but I already practiced this. So most my class, sometimes I got meeting, I just put the video to student, and the student watch for 2 hours, and they just watch, and then they do some assignment in the class, and so all my syllabus covered. So actually, I'm not there. But physically, I was appeared in the classroom, and I do that. I never consider that COVID will come, and in fact, it make our life more easier actually. So a lot of people die. We know, very sad, and we are just say sympathize to those people, families, friends who left us for forever. That we cannot control, beyond our control. But the other spectrum of the coins, COVID also bring us. Some of the benefit to us, how to run the class. So when the COVID already declared that lockdown, actually COVID and lockdown is interconnected. So when lockdown, the whole world locked down. So you can't go anywhere. Even your university become like a dark place. Nobody there. Everything I see my own eyes. I've been sometimes 6 months. I went there after the COVID. After lockdown, a little bit they lift out, but not totally. They're really, really sad. No human being there. But the good thing on teaching, suddenly a lot of the online companies like Google, Google Meet is under the Google and Microsoft Team under the Hotmail and all these, and of course Zoom, and all these suddenly become so popular. And they are already trying to solve this problem. So all classes already on virtually. There's no way that student stay home or not do nothing. Actually, everything same as what we do in the physical class. The only problem that we have, like what I'm doing now, exactly what I'm doing now. I didn't nearby to you all. The last 3 years, Lavender Literature Club, Comorin class, Camp Comorin class, Mirha Malaysian. We are running for 3 years this international webinar, and a lot of people have benefited for this. I believe most of people, and I've been there for every time. They're running a lot of webinar throughout the year, and the same thing I done. But what I'm going to share today from my life experience. So whatever I start doing, things happen. So it's easier for me, and I remember I just share with all my friends here. I do get a letter from the university why you run the online class. That one before the COVID-19, okay? I just smile lah. They send me letter, why prof run the class online without you go to class? I received a letter, I still keep the letter saying that you're going to take action on me. And I laugh myself. What are you talking about? Classroom can be, because I'm the director at the time, and I'm appointed a director for industry linkages and outside. I need to go to Kuala Lumpur because my town, small town, Kota Baru, nothing happened here. Most of the big industry or big ministry all in KL. So every week I fly. So one class I able to do, another class I do my online class. So they are like not happy with me. And they say, okay, fine. Then I told them, okay, and it's up to you guys lah. But this is what I try to bring together nurse to my student, and my student also prefer that kind of thing because I make a joke with them when I'm in the TV show. I'm more presentable. I wear my coat, more like no like so their student enjoy actually. Student okay, no problem. Every knowledge they get. Imagine 2020 March, the whole world doing online. You want to take action to every one of us? Really stupid, I tell you. Really foolish thing. Okay, so I love myself. Actually, God allowed me to go in advance, so more easier for me. How you want to extend to everyone? Everyone stay home. Everyone only. So people like it's actually by right I can do any, but I'm not doing that. I never do that. I believe on the God. I believe in the good thing I do, and I believe whatever I do in advance. Now I'm talking about in the future. There will be no university will exist physically because too much costly. You want to have a building cost, electricity, and so on. So one day there will be just virtual university will come in. I already know this happen, and the people must be prepared from now lah. I'm already telling in many forums. So don't like what I did in 2001. I started using all this. Suddenly, people COVID, everybody shocked. Everybody don't know what to do. Everybody like stuck there. Don't know improve the ICT system, everything. So I do this kind of research. Okay. In fact, I come before this evening. I went to bank. I told the bank officers, they're very shocked with that. I said one day there's no bank available that physically you guys will lost. And then they all like, wow, what happened to prof? What happened? Yeah, you have to prepare for now. You have to take your masters, your PhD, get ready something academic qualification so that when you lost the job, suddenly something there. So it's going to happen because all transaction go by online. So you don't need to be in the bank for all the time. So people will be lost a job in future. So I already told them, look at that. So coming back to my topic here, I'm sharing this virtual classroom. Normally what I do, I will test it whether I'm doing the right thing or not. So I always go to test my idea to the competition. So this I think first in the world. HRM subject is a thought. I mean, the whole world will taught HRM course, not only Malaysia, but everywhere in the world. Okay, HRM is a very important subject. They have a bachelor of degree in HRM. They also got bachelor degree, master's degree, PhD, and so on. Very popular subject, the HRM, right? Because human capital, human resource is actually part of life. So then I think, I'm not sure others, but I think I'm the first one tested this one through the competition. I always tested whether I'm doing the right thing, whether what people think about what I'm doing. So teaching, learning cannot be separated from publication and other things. You must go in by hand lah. So research I transfer into the classroom. I will share you very unique in this classroom to all my beloved friends here, and maybe you can take it some of the points. So we after almost 3 years, I run the class. Very interesting. I create a lot of new ideas, new innovation because I already done before. So I just adopt and put additional, like you already make the car, you just put some accessories to make car better and better. That's all. But with the car already done 5 years ago, I already done the car. The only thing I do some kind of, so I'm not doing on the time when something happened. I'm not doing that. I'm already prepared earlier the car. So only the car I need to do that. So surprisingly, we won the award. You see how. So we won. Well, you can see here bronze medal, and I work with together with my PhD student, Miss Naza. I think most of you know her. She always come, but now she's not feeling well. able to come. This is another top student also. Another my top student, publication, a lot published in papers and books and so on. And followed by Dr. Jaya, another scientist, and another my master student, Jessica. Okay, so you can see we just submitted. I just submitted whether I can win or not. I'm not sure. But suddenly turn around, we got bronze medal. Actually, we can win our gold medal. But the problem is the video must be, because we have to present our video. So we have no time to put a lot of things on video and make it better. But anyway, we worked very, very hard until 3 o'clock morning. I remember me and Ms. Nazar, another school students I brought here, school student, we all together. Because I tried, then you can see here, International Borneo Innovation Exhibition Competition, IBIC. So that what I did in the classroom already tested and already win the medal. That means people already, the judges already giving the so this is how we have to value our teaching. And then my marks is very, very high. Actually, compared to previous one, when I go in the physical classroom, my marks is not that high. But during the virtual, I got a higher marks evaluated by. So that means student enjoying, because in the classroom there are many activities going on. And I will come back to you later how I did that. So this is actually my classroom. You look at the classroom before the COVID-19. Look at that. So cramped. You know, I look at me. I'm teaching the side, 100 students together. Very difficult walking around. You know, it's like, yeah, of course, the HRM subject very popular. So sometimes 200, 100, and so students, but they laugh. You can see they laugh, they smile, they enjoy, you know. So I make class fun. But the thing that you need to pay electricity, congested, traffic jam, you need to go earlier, student have to come earlier morning, you know, everything, you know, bus. So everything removed from the system, from all these difficulties coming back, and, you know, so we are lecturers, you know, we are teachers. I'm telling teachers, academics should come. Not only we are so fascinated, publish. I see many throughout 3 years webinar, I come to this webinar. So everybody want to talk about Scopus, ISI, but they forgot about teaching and learning. Why you forgot? Because the student is important for your country. If you cannot create the best talent in the country and the country collapse, but you don't care, you just care for yourself, you know, ourselves. I want to publish for myself. I want to be promoted, professor. Then, my dear friend, don't worry. All this will come to you. Why you worried? I didn't apply any my position. Never applied. But I put a lot of emphasis on my classroom. I put the seriousness. I have a laugh with the student. You know, we are like, you know, enjoying the class. When I go to class, I feel they are my children, my brothers, sisters, and like that. You know, my family. Even though you see most of them Malay students here, it's a mixed. But I feel they are part. Even until now, like that, I did that. So what I did is actually in the classroom, virtual classroom, I have to think very carefully what I can do. That's why we want this is okay. Look at it during the time. See the smile. Look at smile. Same. The same student, the same appear here. So you can imagine all my students look at me. I got 2 computers. I run by 2 computers. One is one computer. They can see me. Another computer I present. Look at their smile, their face, everybody happy. And we do virtual party, we do virtual, you know, seminar and all this, you know, everything done with no cost. That's why we won in the best, because I can do more things virtual class other than physical class, because I can bring them on the board. You can see I use 2 computers, okay, one left, on the right. So all this I learned, but for myself. I'm not that age to catch in the beginning I was so nervous talking about Google. What is a Google? Like, what is animal? I don't know what is animal, Google, Zoom. Wow, my dear friends, I'm really, really stressful. I think I almost got a heart attack because I don't know how to use the tools. But luckily, I got a little bit knowledge I'm using in the past, you know, the Facebook, Instagram, all this. So a little bit, I brave now. So I learned by myself, slowly. I'm not a very good learner. Slowly, I learned to adopt these tools. And, you know, you can see the student. This is our virtual party. We have a student dance. We brought many scholars from overseas, from India, from Singapore, from Hong Kong, from the top leaders in the classroom without any bureaucracy. Let's say you want to do the physical class, when the top chancellor will come in, you need to book the air flight, you need to book a hotel, you need to make sure many people waiting in the airport, car and bureaucracy come in, and all this no more. Everything removed. We are really enjoying. So we can bring anyone without zero cost. I brought the World Bank former World Bank, is a top in India. He is actually running a virtual classroom and for human resource management. And he is a former staff of World Bank. He's Singapore-based, but he's looking at India. So he also came in, and we got people from. So within my class, I also doing the same what I did in the physical class. I also do the. But the good thing that I brought many people from all over the world, right, to my class. So we can do that. Like what we do now, Mirha, Lavender. So we are different countries now. You are in India. I don't know which part India you come from. I'm not sure. I'm from Kelantan. Dr. Ganesan from Ipoh. Shalini staying somewhere in the near Ipoh, Aitawa, and some students in Kuala Lumpur, and some of them everywhere in the world. So, but we are get together. Dr. Frank near Kerala border, Chennai, and so on. So nice. So this is a different. Okay. All right. So the good thing that you can see the student how they are presentable. Okay. They really present the thing. So we can start and show the video. I give the assignment earlier. They look at the video. So all my class, because as a professor, I'm also helping the country in terms of providing ideas, providing a kind of innovation to rebrand the HR policy at the national level. I'm also doing research. So I'm enjoying everything, research, publication, teaching, learning, consultation, writing a popular article, and giving talk to the media, all in the bulk, I'm doing community service. I went to school and give a talk. I also giving a lot of talk on entrepreneurship during the COVID-19, many universities. So it's a bulk, So when you do this, everything will make a better academics. When you become someone professor, that people respect you. So for my first business that you want to become lecturer academic, actually you put an emphasis on teaching and learning, okay? But you must be very creative. So look at this. They are creating something like after the teaching, after the class on everything presentation, they will come back to, they feel like they want to relax in my class. So, all right. So these are the things teaching and learning before then, during the COVID-19. So I'm just highlighting here. Sorry, this is another slide. Okay. This is a uniqueness in my classroom. My dear friend, ladies and gentlemen, this is very unique. Before the COVID physical class, I cannot run international seminar or webinar because you need a lot of big funding. Look at here. I can bring anyone from all over the world. You can see the slide, that first slide. You can see sometimes I use my own student, which I don't need to pay them because they are in the industry, like Miss Nalini. Miss Nalini is a senior HR executive, one of the 5,000 employees in Kuala Lumpur, near Nila. She worked there, a real practitioner of HR. So my class HR. So she also doing PhD under me. So I brought her, no need to pay, because she will come and help me because I'm a student. Mr. Fredal is also an experienced guy working in the public sector as a senior officer. So I can bring them on the board. So, and you can see the next, the center one, that's very uniqueness, my dear friends. Here, last time, when you do assignment, you go back to you see your assignment, the student will write the names only, name and metric number. That's all, no photo, nothing. But I brought a new innovation in my classroom. The assignment, digitalization. So digitalize, they put their own photos. You can see, I got 10 group. That's very interesting. They really enjoy. They're really fun with that. So they design, they put me inside a photo. They're taking different kind of photos. They design by themselves. So today, the Minister of Higher Education also emphasized, empowered the student to do. I fully empowered to them. So before that, you cannot see their face, only see the metric number. But today, you can see their pictures. I said to my student, you bring this one during the interview. Show to your employer how you design. So each poster I have. So it's going to be memory for them. You also make them empowered, innovative, and creative. So when they design the poster, they can actually in my class, they have to design just ordinary seminar only presentation. But eventually from semester to semester, I upgrade, make it national and international seminar. This year, I run international webinar. Imagine, my dear student, the student run by themselves. Why are you worried? They can do. They are actually better off. But now I try to bring, if you guys can collaborate, please come and do. Don't just listen and just go back. Come collaborate. Bring your student. Why you never show your student? Why you never see? I bring my student Shalini here, Nazar here. Last time I bring one Malay student here. And then show your student and bring them work together. Let them merge together virtually. No need to pay nothing. No cost. Why? Like Dr. Atresh, I think also my former PhD student, and very unique. Dr. Atresh is actually, I can say something on him. We run a PhD DBA dissertation supervision only through Facebook. Nothing, just Facebook and email. That's all. I never see her. Today she become a super senior lecturer and she's doing very well. And after my connection, I asked her to apply one grant, travel grant, conference grant. She got it. She came to Milan, Italy. First time we meet there and this that. And I give all this connection. So we are doing only online, super online, everything online, nothing of a physical touch. Finally, she become someone. And then I brought her all the way from Zambia to come and share your ideas. So we're still working. In fact, recently we published a book. She published a book on a DBA. She did a DBA Doctor of Business, and the book already arrived in Kuala Lumpur through her sister-in-law came there first to me. So you can see, how we work. So why not your student from Zambia, from Africa, your student from Northern India, Southern India, Malaysia, let them do together. Why you guys never connect them? Why you put only yourself? Why you never care for them? Why you don't sympathize for our students? Very pity, Why not? After this, I really want to see action plan. After this, I want some of you contact me. We can do a virtual seminar. Let students do. We just observe. Let's see. Why you cannot do that? Why you think about so much on ourselves? You come from us. No. When you do think good for students, everything. So we bring students from Africa, students from Indonesia, from Malaysia, India. Let them organize something like, I say, international webinar or seminar. Let them present. Everybody become judges. So I tell you, this is going to be a new way of teaching and learning from global perspective. The world already changes. If you keep on look at yourself, only your country, you are actually a failure for me. You cannot grow anywhere. You just stay there. That's it. You need to go out from the country. Look at the beautiful flowers. Look at the beautiful thing happening around the world. You can do that. I did that. Why you cannot do? Okay. So that's interesting. So this why I won. And this is a research already done in this classroom as a case study. Why we won medal. You can see before. I go one by one. Student name. High cost. Okay. For accommodation, transportation, food. No time flexibility. Higher stress. And to various reasons, less family engagement, less work-life balance, less religion balance, a moderate improvement of skill. So all this before for student, they during the COVID lockdown, they stay with their family, they eat together, they study together, they just come to room, have coffee, we have some time rest. So they don't feel rest, no traffic jam, nothing. What happened during the COVID-19? I'm talking about during the COVID-19, there's zero cost for accommodation. Students don't need to pay any cost. They all stayed at home. So almost 2 years, no cost for them. They reduced the cost and transportation cost because they stay home. So that's good for the parents, reduce the cost. But the class keep on time flexibility. We can do it in night time, like today we're doing night time. They also can do daytime. In fact, last 2 weeks ago, we finished our class almost midnight, 12 o'clock after break. So student, okay, after that they can go back to toilet, they rest, or they can, they go back, come back again. So they don't sleep. My students never sleep. They come back very energetic to know what's happening. Less stress, work-life balance. They're with the family and organization international virtual conference. So most important here is, my dear friends, they organize internet conference from the home and to the world. Okay. What about lecturers? Like people like you and me. Okay. Less work-life balance. When physical time, wow, you're busy, you have no time for family, go and work in the morning, traffic jam, come back in the evening, and then no time to your kids. You eat and sleep, and then go back again, and you work your own thing, research, publication. So there's no work-life balance. But during the 3 years, that's why I said the benefit of the COVID-19, actually God bring this one to ask you to rest, and you have a better work-life balance. Example, I see my kids, my son studying in the UMS, University of Malaysia Sabah. He's a electrical and electronic students. He was in another room, I was in another room. We are just busy in our classroom. He was attending the online class. I'm doing my own class. My daughter in another room. She's doing the school. My wife also teacher. She's doing her own thing. So I saw everything like people like engaging. And I come back to see my wife teaching a small kid, they laugh, they're laughing. So okay, when I go to see my son, wow, he was like headache, I said, Dad, I'm doing engineering. Never mind, we go. So so everybody is doing everything and enjoyable. And after that, we all come back to dinner together, eat together. So nice, I tell you. And there's no cost for me to go from my home to to office. No need, less cost, less stress, very less stress. Okay, no time flexibility. Fix at 8 o'clock in the morning. The class, you have to come back at traffic jam. No, sometimes no parking, and then you have to go and teach. Sometimes the room cramped. So no flexible. Online, everything flexible. And then evaluation, also easy. Last time you bring a lot of papers inside the room, cramped, dusty, no good, very heavy, heavy load for you to carry everything. Today, no, everything online and all security and everything you can check in a PDF file. I'm very, I got a pointer, I can put everything, marking everything, and I can do very fast, everything online, no paperless. So we are moving to green technology, which is a paperless, So that's another thing happening in the world. I can monitoring the attendance manually, very easy. We are already recording. So those in the class, we can monitor easily. But if you physical class, sometimes difficult to check. It will take a long time to finish. One by this A, B, C calling name, you almost finish. But there's advantage and disadvantage physical and online classes lah. Physical classes actually must be balanced lah. Must be balanced. Okay. And then look at the other side during work-life balance, family engagement, less cost, less stress, time. So all opposite. The next one, university management. What are you going to have in this? So high utilization of the papers that lead to the environment issue. Wow, so many papers, print, exam papers, this paper, that paper, so many things, cost to pay, overtime to the staff. You have to engage staff to come in and do that. But still, we are going back to the old system. I see many universities back to the old system. I don't know why they never change. This is what I'm trying to say, my dear friend. Go back and tell your bosses, don't go back to do again paper, everything. You must go to green technology now. But the student is very good, knowledgeable. I think high cost, purchase volume papers, physical classroom, very congested. Sometimes some universities, big classes cannot accommodate 500 students, 400 students, less awareness on online classes, more electricity, water, most professional fee you have to pay. If you invite a speaker from, like I invite from Honda, Vice President of HRM, Honda Malaysia, Mr. Zul, I have to pay him, but actually no need to pay because he's my good friend. I'm also sitting on the National Human Center. With that connection, he willing to come and help free, no need to pay. So otherwise, you have to pay cost. Mr. Abin from Singapore, World Bank, former World Bank staff, no need to pay. And no cost, no flight ticket, nothing. Everything okay, fine. And just giving the certificate. Yes, we give certificate. Okay, limited number of classroom. Okay, yes, we have got the number, but online, no limit. Sometimes you can do more than 200, 500. Microsoft Team can go up to 1,000 like that. And physical registration of international local students is on it, all online. Okay, and there's promotion flexibility for students. No clear policy on online. Every university blur, don't know what to do. So this I'm putting the pressure on the university management and also Ministry of Higher Education. So green education, yes, paperless. We call green education. No dust, nothing. Everything. The only thing, your eye are very important. You need to rest, okay, because a lot of contact with the online. And that one you need what you call flexible, all right. Virtual classroom, zero physical classroom, okay, no physical, all virtual, less cost. Like me, I'm teaching from here, all right, and so I'm giving my I didn't get any paid for this running the class. All the speakers here, all voluntary based. Nobody paid, I'm practice speaking to here. I would like to announce here, nothing. We all come and share knowledge with no payment, nothing. We're just sharing knowledge only. That's why I really respect all the speakers that we invited. They are coming with a good heart to help us and share the knowledge. Nothing, So no cost, different, faster, easier, and attracting more foreign students. Yeah, many students study online. Nowadays, especially master and PhD, easily you can engage them all worldwide. They don't need to come here. They only come once a month. So they reduce their cost, their job, everything. They can work. So a lot of universities moving towards. That's why we cannot backward by moving towards. Even I predicted there will be 5 universities join together, maybe virtually, There will be more universities, will be no more closed down very soon, because there will be a lot of competition that happen in the future, and education become the big business in the future. So you can see why the before and after this case study. Like yesterday, Mr. Jagdish talked about leadership in the class, in the school. I'm talking about classroom, how to be totally different, not just say virtual class, but actually beyond the virtual class. So you can see until now I just completed my HRM classes for 1 semester. Imagine, my dear friends, 1 semester I can run the class in 1 semester, like bachelor of degree for 3 years program in HRM. And I also audit many bachelor program in many universities in Malaysia, private and public universities. They all have a 3 years program. But I did only 1 semester, everything I done. That is a uniqueness in my classroom. Nobody, I think, in the world run like this. I'm not sure. Even Harvard, I'm not sure. Oxford, I don't know whether they have this kind of thing. So we are writing about these, and we are going to publish also as a paper also later on. So maybe all of you also done something, not only me. Maybe you all also have a very interesting classroom experience. So you have to share also with us. So I think that's my short presentation, because what I'm saying to you actually already already happening, and I just make it as a case study. And we go back to theory. The theory is mainly teaching and learning, is actually scholarly teaching and learning. Whatever you do research, you will apply. I apply in my classroom. All my research that I done, apply in the classroom. All the things that I connected with the practitioners, I also share in my classroom. I also brought also my classroom. Actually, my class is a theory and practical. More on the theory, less, more practical, so that when the student go out to the industry, immediately they will hire them. They know A to Z what's happening in the industry. So, human resource field, we have over 1,000 companies, 1 million companies. So we need a 1 million HR expert, but we have only few universities running the program. So the huge market for this. And I did, for instance, I was a lecturer in 1996 until now. The same thing. I never changed the style of teaching, with the online or offline, almost same. So recently also we are having online, but the student prefer to come do the. So I also did the virtual party. Student do the background, colorful. They also perform singing in the different part of the Malaysia. They all like everywhere, Sabah, Sarawak, and all far away. They come and present. I also singing song for them. But this time around, they say, no, Prof, we want to have this one in the physical class. They love to see me after online. They all came and they cut the cake inside the class, and then they prepare the what they call the entertainment. And I also participate with them. I'm also part of them. So there's no age gap. There's no status, professor, student. No, they're very young student. They're only about 20, 21, 22, less than that, But I go with them. I empower them. So when we end the class, really nice. And I also bring my PhD student to evaluate in my classroom. So all these go very well, and the student, and how you tested, you're good or bad, evaluation is very high. So I got 4.89 out of 5. So meaning to say, by virtual class already success. So I believe in the future there will be less physical class, more virtual, but you need to have physical class in order to see them. There's a different environment, emotion that we engage with them. So this is my email. So anyone in the future, like, communicate with me to have maybe collaboration. Maybe you have subject on HRM in your university, so we can gather together. We do a biggest conference, student international conference. I'm already going to do next with the ASEAN HRM, because I'm working with another international body close. And recently I also invited the president, Ms. Rita Hui from Hong Kong. She's the founder of ASEAN HRM. So we have brought her to the. She was very happy, and she now actually establishing a mentor-mentee program for the students, for the practitioners around the Asia. And she always believed student is very important. So I think we are quite doing a lot of things that employability become our first priority. So most of my students in my classroom, when they go to the industry, they know A to Z, and the industry will accept them immediately to hire. And they are now everywhere in Malaysia, and they are holding the higher position at the moment. So because what I teach in the classroom, actually what's happening in the industry, that's what your all classroom must be like that. Classroom, not only just teaching, learning will take place. Classroom is a fun classroom. So my tagline is fun, enjoyable, and knowledge. fun, enjoy, and knowledge. That's my tagline I created for my students. So if you have fun, you enjoy, and knowledge, because you deal with the Z generation, you know how to tackle. If not, they are actually they are very good. Actually, if you can tackle them wisely, then better. Example today, I share my daughter's share. She's now O level, she's a O level in Malaysia Form 5. She talked to me by WhatsApp, said I say, Apa, I got this problem, and I said I want to remove my cap. Okay, I told her I remove my cap as a father, I put back as a professor HRM, and also a religious person. I want to talk to you few points. So is what you're supposed to do. If your result is okay, fine, because it's actually everybody have their own weakness or strength. So then I said, why not you do this? I give some plan, and I said, go back to your brother, you learn from it. So I bring this one to my family also. I treat her as a, not as a daughter, a small girl. No, I treat her as an elderly person, and I talked to her, and it's actually successful. She said, thank you very much, and I will try to do whatever your suggestion. So that's how we do in the family rules. So we have to treat them equally to what we have. Don't bring so much pressure on them. Don't give off pressure, and don't listen to them, and they will go out and they'll be a better person. Okay, that's all. I end my session here. Any question? Okay, Shalini, back to you. You are there?
Yes, Prof.
You can ask any. Is it okay? My slide, everything okay?
Yes, Prof. It's a wonderful sharing section. It's a honor that I also involved in the online classes with you on the last year, Prof.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't have any question. I just wanted to share with you, share with everyone that what are the experience that we have been going through through the online classes during the pandemic level. So first of all, during the pandemic, everyone faced the challenges in financially, mentally as well. So during that time, we are in a small group, like if I'm not mistaken, bro, we are in an MBA group. So the classroom is like combined with the multi-racial and also multi-background. So we learn a lot of knowledge outside of the HRM classes, la, Prof. So Prof also invite a lot of our speaker to give their insight to us, share their experience to us. It's a wonderful experience, la, Prof. I believe that COVID also given some positive impact to the academic life, la, Prof. That's all, la, Prof.
Okay, thanks, Shalini. I think it's a true, right? As a student perspective, you learn a lot of things during MBA classes. Right? The same thing also, I also did. This one I studied undergraduate, but of course at the master's MBA level, a bit different, advanced level, that there will be more discussion. I believe that you all have a discussion with Dr. Alex. Remember, Dr. Alex already passed away. No more, and he is a world leader in health, and you learn a lot of things from Dr. Alex. And we miss him. He's no more at the moment. But I think he's a person that share a lot of knowledge with all of you. Okay. Any other question from the floor?
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Alright,
Professor Balakrishnan Parasuraman, sir, for outstanding session.